You ever have those days, Dan, where you just don't know what the hell you're going to talk about in this video? And then luckily for you, you get on the internet and they discover gravitational waves, and you're like, that's awesome, now I got something to talk about. Give me a second, I gotta pee. Really, I mean, it's kind of cool. We found gravitational waves, and everybody's freaking out. We found them. But as far as I can tell, nobody really thought about them yesterday, except the super nerdy scientists and all the scientists who knew that they were there and they had to be there. But, you know, it's still really, really cool. I mean, it's half cool because we found them. It's also cool because now I've got something to talk about. We've been looking for gravitational waves for, 100 years now. I think Einstein's paper on gravitational waves came out in 1918, so 100 years, very close from now. And it's cool how they found them. I mean, they built this machine well over a decade ago. It's been looking for them in, I think it's Louisiana and Washington. And the way this thing is built is you've got, two giant tubes stretching out a couple miles in either direction. And it's just looking for space and time, getting all squanchy-wanchy. And, today they found it. Well, not today. I think it was like September they found it. But today they published it, and they let everybody know that they weren't just, guessing. But, it's really just really cool that we've now seen black holes collide. And so I've set up a little demonstration. Imagine my mouth is the universe, and ice cream is a planet. And so, as a planet travels through the universe, our body of mass, it makes the universe get all and ooh. We often hear that analogy about the metal ball and the rubber sheet squishing space-time and everything that rolls and the curvature of space and all that jazz. But it really doesn't do justice to the idea of four-dimensional space, three-dimensional space, compressing and expanding. We humans living in three-dimensional space seem to only really grasp things in 2D concepts. No, we really are talking about a universe that gets all squishy-like. We got two giant tubes going at right angles to each other in a giant building in two locations that are detecting a black hole that collided with another black hole over 1 billion years ago. Right? The universe isn't that old. What are we? 4+ billion years old? We've now detected evidence of the universe getting squanchy-wanchy. That just does more justice to it. It's not this two-dimensional thing. It's really squanchy-wanchy, It's squanchy-wanchy. I'm also kind of fascinated how many articles I've seen with the title, Einstein was right. Haven't we gotten used to that by now? It shouldn't be surprising anymore. It's weird. So, yeah. Imagine that the universe is a giant rubber ball with a handle, and if you press a large mass, like a planet, or a black hole, or a star, that the universe challenged you to write a short story about a dumpster, 2, a live turtle in it, 3, that features a reference to at least one of the current political candidates. Yeah. Yeah.